Let's get ready to rumble!
We are live with the New York session stream, taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you get something of value. And make sure you turn on that notification bell because we are live every weekday, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. Watt, West African time. With that being said, let's get right into the charts. Morning, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. Again, apologies for the late start. So let's we're pushing up on the 8 o'clock open here. So let's just get into our analysis real quick. Cool. So it's pretty much the same thing for the monthly, right? I'm gonna keep on reiterating the exact same thing, right? Because that move that we're anticipating is what we're currently seeing playing out, right? Or potentially playing out. So we had this bullish closure between the ranges of 197 and 199, right? If we look to the past, right? We look in the past, every time we've closed inside that range, the next candle has either come up to tap into 199 areas or to take out the previous week, the previous high, right? The previous top wick, and then reject it, right? So this would be your first instance here, second instance here, third instance here, right? So if this is gonna do the exact same thing as all those times historically, this candle is gonna still come up eventually to either tap into 199 or take out these highs at 201, 200.5, 201, right? So we'll see what happens. It's not a guarantee that it's gonna do that, but you know, if we start seeing those sustained buys on the lower time frames, we can have those as our targets, right? Let me make sure I'm not muted here. Cool. Okay, so on to the weekly. So I actually expected that before we start pushing up that we would come down here and at least fill this range up, maybe tap into 190.7 one more time before we start to push up. But we've been pushing up, so this is the third day in the week. So for Monday, for the first 2 days of the week, we've been pushing up, right? So I mean, it's very possible this is just the top wick and we're gonna reject. So maybe we get to our monthly goals, like say maybe we tap into 199 and then we reject. You know, we don't know yet, right? We don't know. So that's just, again, speculation. What's good, my brother? All right, so that's just something that might happen here, right? It's not necessarily certain that that's gonna happen, but we'll see. But this weekly has been bullish, right? We have sustained this bullish momentum up, right? And like Gary said, right, most times when there's no news, like if there's no news for a long time, like throughout the week, however you set up on Monday, the direction you set up on Monday is usually how the market is just gonna continue, right? So it's very possible that we're just gonna continue. I think our next news is tomorrow, so it's very possible that we're just gonna continue in this bullish push up, right? So let's see. So the daily closed bullish as well. Yeah, so we closed bullish as well, create a bottom wick, and we've already come up to fill this previous daily highs, right? So now what's gonna happen, right? So this we've basically tapped into a point of our or our area of interest here. So this 194.4 area, right? So now that we've tapped into it, are we gonna reject and start coming back down, or are we gonna continue this push up, right? I would prefer if we could continue to push up, maybe get a 4-hour close above a level, or maybe an hourly close, and then we can continue taking these buys to the top side, right? So I am looking for the buys. Yeah, so there's this right here. Let me see my 4-hour levels real quick. Yeah, it's more overall level, I guess. Yeah, so I mean, my levels don't really change much. The levels don't really change much. That's pretty much it. Yes, look at the hourly levels real quick. So I'm looking for those buys. So range 1 buys, sells, range 2 sells. So that would be about here. Right? Yeah. Cool. 92. Next rejection here. Cool. Let's see what the 30 minutes saying. Let's see what the 30 is saying. The 30. Okay. Yeah, things are a lot more interesting on the 30. Because you could... and it's still range 2 though. It is still range 2, I think. Yeah, so on the 30, this would be my levels on the 30. Or these are just my levels, right? Overall. On the hourly, everything. So these are... yeah, these are the levels I'm considering for now. And yeah, we'll update that as we go. As price prints a little bit more, we'll update that. But for now, this is what I'm looking at, right? This is what I'm looking at. Yeah. Yeah, so this push up here, yeah, I was looking to get involved with this push up here. I was awake during Asian for some of Asian session, or not Asian, for some of London session. But yeah, I wasn't really able to get any moves, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. We will see. What I'm looking at here is let me see. So I mean 194.4 really is, yeah, would be a key level here, right? Because I mean, if you can take, if a buy can set up towards 194.4, and to be honest, the only way that would happen is if we basically have a bottom wick towards, I'd say, towards these areas here. Where is it? Yeah, like these areas here, this previous area rejection. So if somehow you just had a bottom wick that tapped into these levels here, all these lows you had tapped into this, then I would take the buys going up towards 194.4, right? But as of now, yeah, I would need that closer above 194.4 first. Yeah, if we tap into 194.4 first before creating a steeper bottom wick here, minimum towards like 193.7, then yeah, you want to wait for closures at that point. You don't want to wait for closures above or below, all right? But yeah, that's just a long story though. That's just making a short story longer than it needs to be. But yeah, basically we're waiting. These are our levels and we're waiting. Cool. So let me look at gold real quick. We have this hourly closing a little bit here. So I'm gonna just speed run gold. So monthly bullish, weekly bearish. Current previous weekly was bearish. We've created this top wick now, and we spent most of the week creating this top wick, right? Yeah, I think we created a bottom wick first, or no. We have flipped on this candle at some point, right? We didn't create this bottom wick first. I think we created a top wick, flipped, then we started pushing up again, right? Something like that. We haven't taken the highs or the lows, so really you could go either way. But I mean, well, I mean, monthly is saying bullish, weekly is currently bearish. Technically, unless there's a level here, right? So we're not sure if there's a level here on the weekly yet, right? We need more candles to print, right? So I mean, if this weekly ends up closing bullish, the next weekly also closes bullish, respecting this level here, after tapping into this level, then you can say 2300 is a confirmed level on the weekly as well, right? Well, for now, you're not really sure. This daily closed bearish, and you sort of close bearish. It's sort of a fake out, right? You sort of have a fake out on the daily. Yeah, cool. So you sort of have this fake out on the daily that closed below support as well. So that's high. That's high. What would I say? High probability of continuing to sell, or continuing to move down, right? Because remember, as I said, or as I used to say, or as I usually say, once you have a fake out on, say, the higher time frames, like the daily, the 4 hour, the move tends to play out, right? The move tends to play out. The only issue here is it looks like the move already played out, because this fake out here, you would just be expecting a tap into this level here, the bottom of the range, basically. So that's 2301. We didn't quite tap into it, but it is possible that this is the move already played out, and we might just be coming up here. But for now, I am partial to the sells. I would like the sells here. I would actually like the sells here. Yeah, let's see. I don't think I'll start considering any buys until we have a 4-hour close above. Let's see. It's tempting to say 2320, but there is a level here we could close above, but we'll see. Yeah, let's consider this. So these are our levels for now on the 4. There is a level here at 2316 that I'm not completely, well, I'm not ignoring it, but yeah, let's see. Let's just see how price forms. Let's see how price forms. It's more of a minor level, if anything, right? But we'll see. Hourly, so I am looking for sells. So buy is probably above here. That's what, yeah, that's pretty much the same, right? 2319, 2319. So yeah, buys above there, sells below here. Let me see what we're saying on the 30. Just let's make these levels a little bit tighter, or a little bit nicer, more precise. Yeah, that's pretty much it. These are my levels. Yeah, so depending on how we form here, we might be able to get something inside this range, but you know, we'll see. Let me pull up to the Discord real quick. My fault. There you go. Cool. So this hourly about to close. Let's see how this hourly closes. I doubt we'll get any play off of this. Well, actually, let me see this. A little bit of a fake out here on the hourly. Right? Yeah, a little bit of a fake out here on the hourly, actually. A little bit of a fake out here. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this probably will, you probably see this run, to be honest with you. You'll probably see this run to the bottom of this range here. Because here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing so you closed above, came up, took out those highs. Now you fake back down inside this range here, right? That's interesting. Okay. Let's see how this develops here. We might have an early trade here, guys. Okay, so rejected. Let me see this. So still above here. We driven down while we were above here. Not really. Tap. Interesting. Ooh, look at that open too. Look at this. Yeah, this is an interesting formation here. We might have an early entry, but I'll probably need a 15-minute closer here. This is what I'll be looking to take advantage of here. 15.5. Okay, so I like that top wick. Okay. There's no news today, right? Is there news? No, no news. Yeah, no news until tomorrow, right? I think tomorrow we got jobless. Yeah, we got jobless claims tomorrow. Yeah, no news. No news here today. I like this top wick though. I really like this top wick. Okay. Trying to see here. So close back below here, respecting. You already tapped these levels. Yeah, you tapped right at that level. Okay, 30. Now you come up here. Boom, tap that level. I'm gonna have a sell stop. That's okay. So I like this formation here. Let me see, what is that doing on the 4? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that very much. I'm gonna have a sell stop. I'm gonna either have a sell stop here, or I'm gonna manually execute, one of the two. Right? Because I mean, now you tapped into that level, you really shouldn't come up again. Right? That should be the end of your road right there. But this is gold, so I'm gonna have to extend this. Right, that's one. And then, well, right here, I guess. This one there. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have a sell stop here. Gonna have a sell stop on the flip of this candle. So that's 2325. Okay, cool. Cool. So I would have preferred if this 5, right? I would have preferred if we sort of activated on this 5. But yeah, I have sell stops in at 2314.27 here on gold. Yeah, I got sell stops in. Let's see. Okay, how we close on that 5-minute? Okay, closed bullish. Still coming up though. Okay, interesting. Interesting close. So yeah, this next 5-minute close is gonna be key here. Basically, what you want to see happen here, you want to see this candle break these highs and then close bearish, right? Because look at that. That's the 4. We just tapped into a 4-hour level. We just tapped into a 4-hour level. Right? We just tapped into a 4-hour level, and this hourly just opened up. So I'm not saying this whole candle is gonna start flipping now. Right? I'm not saying that whole candle is gonna start flipping now. But look at the pull we had. We had like an aggressive pull towards these levels here, these ranges. That's a daily level as well. Right? That's a daily level as well. So if price starts to reject off this same 15, right? If you start rejecting off the same 15 to the downside, given the amount of volume you had going up, yeah, you should at the bare minimum tap into 2312, right at the bottom of this range. But let's see. That might be it for the move, right? I'm not sure what inspired that jolt up, but that might be it for the move. But we'll see. See, is GJ seeing volume as well? Yeah, GJ is seeing some volume as well here. But nothing really set up on GJ though. Not yet, anyways. I mean, you could take this bias going up, but yeah, because you do sort of have 1, 2 tap. Like, where would you reject? where would you reject off of? Like the only place to reject here would be here, right? So 194.4. So if you're even if you're gonna go down here, you're most likely still gonna tap into 194.4, right? I would have preferred a better bottom wick here. Well, I mean, you respected it, came up respected. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, you could drive up here on GJ, but I don't really have I don't have the beat. I don't have the beat on price. Yeah, let's see how this 5 is forming. Yeah, we didn't take out the highs, but that's more for, you know, supreme confluence type shit. But supreme confluence, that sounds racist for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, as long as this 5 can close bearish like this, next 5 opens with a top wick, then drops. That next 5 dropping down, I mean, it should drive, right? That next 5 should drive. If this is gonna play out the way I want it to play out, the next 5 should just melt, right? The next 5 should just create a top wick and melt. Yeah. But as long as this 5 closes bearish below here, I'm gonna hold my my order. I have sell stops in here. I'm not in yet, but I have sell stops basically on the flip of this 15. Yeah, look at all these wicks, right? So I'm expecting at least, I have at least a 10 pip vantage point, right? If we get activated here, we got at least a 10 pip vantage point with the potential to drive down about 60 pips. Ooh, I like this music. It's real calming and such. It's really calming and such. Let me lay down some bars on this beat. When you were 5 years and we went to the movie, your mother told me that I should buy popcorn, but I did not have money. And you said, Father, why don't you have money? I said, my pikin, no. I don't know why I don't, but one day I will be a millionaire. My fault. I got lost in the sauce, man. You know, if I wasn't such a professional Forex trader, you know, I'd be a musician, bro. I'd be laying down some vocals. Okay, so this 5 closed now, right? So 5 closed. We have a top wick for this 5. Can we drive down here? Really, I would have expected this to just melt, right? I would expect this to just melt. To be honest, the faster it melts, yeah, if it just melts, most likely you're not gonna go past 23.12. So I'll just close full there. All right. 820 about to open up though. Well, I'll probably be out of this trade before 820. Because if we're not activated by this 15, I'm gonna have to delete. So you gotta close below here and below here as well, right? Technically below here as well, because you do have support. You did find support right here. Yeah, basically if we're not activated by this 15, I'm gonna have to delete it, because basically our entry is right below a support. So if we never flip here, if we never flip on this 15, there's still a chance that we can close bullish here, come down, get activated, and then just reject to the top side. So 2 minutes here though, 2 minutes. Yeah, GJ might be pushing up now. Okay, no, it's not. Bro, I know this song, bro. I'm so sure I know this song. Oh, this isn't even my usual. No wonder, bro. This is too calm. Yeah, bro. This is way too calm. It's right here. Oh, that's a calm playlist. Yeah, I mess with that playlist. But that's not for it's not for trading though. Too calm. A little too calm. Sent me to sleep. Ooh. Oh damn, I got something on the fire. Got something on the gas. Okay. So let's see how this 15 closes in a bit here. About a minute left. Can we be activated in a minute? That's the question here. Yeah, yeah, I don't want to get activated by spreads too. Plus we're coming real close to this 15 close. Okay, 20 seconds until it's a minute left. I might just close this if we reach the minute mark. I don't want any fuckery, right? Okay. So I'm gonna leave this open until the 15 closes officially, or until it's about like 10 seconds. So let's see. Okay, 30 seconds left. Can we get activated in 30 seconds? Most likely not. Most likely not. Okay, so, and right there, I'm gonna close the order. Yeah, close the order. So let's wait. We're just gonna wait here. Gonna wait. Okay, so 15 closed bullish here, right? So we closed bullish back into this range. Interesting enough. Yeah, but we're still respect. So I mean, this could still play out as a 30-minute move. Right, this move, it could still play out as a 30-minute move, but you did end up closing. I mean, on the 15, you closed respecting, right? You did close respecting on the 15. I guess you could say technically on the 30 as well, but yeah. Yeah, this flip could still play out on the 30, no doubt, but yeah, I mean, if you wait for this 30 to close, basically if you close bearish, yeah, if you close bearish without driving, then you could still play this range. You could still take advantage of this about 20 pip range here, right? You probably sell off rip. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna wait for the 30-minute close here. We're gonna wait for the 30-minute close. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Just 30-minute close. All right, now we back. Yo, we all heard the what's it called? The BBL Drizzy freestyles on SoundCloud. Yeah, absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. I mean, that's what you get, no? That's what you get when you beef with a producer, innit? Yeah, man. That is what you get. Okay. Yeah. So we're just waiting on this 30-minute closer at this point. All right. You have this 15-minute flipping now. All right. So here's the thing: if 30-minute closes bullish below here, I mean, yeah, even if the 30-minute closes bullish below, I sort of need, so let's see. Let's look at the past, right? Let's look what happened in the past. You have something similar happen here, right? Where we sort of just wicked all the way up, came down and closed however we closed here, right? At that point, you came up, tapped into this level and then melted, right? So at this point, if we close somewhat like this, so like bullish, but below, right? Basically, we need to close below this though, right? So bullish below this, I'm gonna look for a top wick. I mean, ideally, you want to open without a what's it called? Without a bottom wick, right? You want to open without a bottom wick. Come up, tap this level, right? And then on the flip of that 30, on the flip of the hourly, I'll take the sell. Right, on the flip of this hourly, I'll take these cells going down. But now you want this to close below, right? You want this to close below. Yeah, but if we're going by our own analysis, right? Since there's no news, we're just gonna continue the wave of whatever, right? And it looks like we've been going down. I mean, we went up on Monday though. We did come up on Monday. I should go down. What you mean by go down? Like on my chart go down, or are you saying gold should go down? What you mean? Go to support? Like, hey, my fault, bro. I'm not exactly clear what you're trying to tell me. Are you saying this is gonna go down to support, or are you saying I should move my actual chart down? I'm guessing the first one, right? You're saying it's gonna go down to support. If that's what you're saying, then yeah, I do agree with you. I do agree with you, but I have no entries for that quite yet. Yeah, I think that's what you're trying to tell me. Because I'm looking at the stream right now. I think the visual is pretty okay. Porto broke. Nime, me see. What is that? Is that Hindi? I don't know. Siarul batas. In May, my Porto broken. In May? Like in May, my Porto broken? Yeah, my fault, bro. I'm not fully. I might just be slow, but this might be English, but I'm not fully sure what you typing, bro. In May, my Porto broken? Like your portfolio broke in May? In the month of May? Yarul Batas. What is that? That let me see. What country is that from? What country you from, bro? You know, I do know a few languages, you know. I am Mr. International, Mr. Worldwide. All right, so we're coming up here on this 30 close. It looks like we're gonna close above here on the 30, right? So if we close above, it's just a waiting game, right? Gold play, market sideways, optimize market go play in 3350. Gold play, like a gold play, or so 2350. Gold play 2350. My brother, I'm not understanding what you're trying to tell me, but it sounds market sideways. Optimized market go play in 2350. Oh, so you're looking for buys towards 2350? Is that what you're saying? Buys towards 2350. Let me see. Where is 2350? It's these levels here. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, I don't see what you mean, but if you're targeting 2350, if you're targeting basically these highs here, then sure, it's possible. Yeah, this is 2350, right? This high right here. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, if you're targeting that high, it is very possible, right? It is very possible, but you're gonna have to get through all of this first, right? Get your entries going up, and then you can have that as your, overall targets, I guess. All right. So we're about to close here on the 30. Looks like we're gonna close bullish, right? So it looks like we're gonna close bullish on this 30. In terms of taking this buys up, I think I'll hold off on that. Yeah, I'll hold off on taking these buys unless we see a really steep bottom wick. Really steep bottom wick. Well, I say really steep, but yeah, like if we can get a bottom wick to take out this previous 30-minute lows and then we flip, I'll take those buys. I'll take those buys, but you could also reject off of here. This is also a possibility here. All right, so yeah, you're looking for your bottom wick somewhere inside this range right here, somewhere inside this range. If we get that bottom wick, then I can take the flip of this. I can take the flip of that. So we have 30 minutes left on this 4-hour as well. Why I want that steep of a bottom wick is because we are tapping into this 4-hour level, right? So if you're rejecting that 4-hour level now, then yeah, if you're coming all the way down here, you're not gonna flip. You're not gonna flip again, right? You're not gonna flip again. So We either wait for the 4 hour to close, or we wait for a tap into these areas like 23.15 around there for the bottom wick. Yeah, cool. Let me see. So we're waiting for that bottom wick here, or the closure on the 4 hour. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so we're coming down here. I mean, it's not a terrible bottom wick. All right, it's not a terrible bottom wick. It's not a terrible bottom wick. I would have my buy stops in now if this wasn't already a 4 hour level. If we weren't already tapping into a 4 hour level. I mean, what is this vantage point though? So you got about a 10 pip vantage point. What it is, confirmation. What it is, confirmation to go hit 2350. So if you're looking for a confirmation to hit 2350, I would say wait for this 4 hour to close, right? Wait for this 4 hour to close. I don't know about 2350 precisely, but here's the thing: if this 4 hour ends up, you know, in this last 26 minutes, if this 4 hour ends up pushing through 2320 and closing above, you have a very high chance, after creating a bottom wick and flip it, you have a very high chance to tap into to tap into 2324, right? So I can't speak towards 2350, right? Because I mean, we still have some levels here, right? Just because of the way I trade, which is you know, intraday trading, right? So I trade within the day, right? Usually I analyze everything, but most of my trades are within the lower time frames, right? The 30 minutes, the hourlies, right? So if you're looking at these levels here, you have this resistance here to go through, you have this resistance here to go through, this one to go through, this one, before you get to 2350, right? So I mean, I'd say if you close above 2320 here, you can begin that move towards 2350. But whether you're actually gonna tap into 2350 on that single push, I'm not sure, right? The markets would need to print. The markets would need to print for me to really say that. But if you close above 2320 here, it's very possible you're gonna start seeing that momentum to the top side, right? But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, there's definitely resistance at 2320. So that's where we tapped into right now, or we tapped around those areas here. Yeah, which is why we want this. If we're gonna take this buy here to fill this wick up, you want this to really tap into this this level first, into this 2315 areas, right? Once you tap into that, you should have enough. If you end up flipping on this candle, right, you should still fill this wick, right? You should fill this wick, most likely tap into 2320 again, or more convincingly, tap more convincingly into 2320, and then from there you're either gonna reject or you're gonna continue pushing up. But at that point, you're about 16 pips in profit, right? So you can take out some profits right there. But let's see. Let's see. 515. I mean, if this 15 closes bearish, really you want this 15 to flip. So you want this to come down. Cool. So this is good. I like the volume. I'd say this is a good enough bottom wick right here. We didn't quite tap 2315, but this is a rough area, right? This is a rough area, right? So if you start rejecting now, if you can flip on this 15, yeah, I might just put in a buy stop. Let me see. Yeah, so that opened up and just, okay, I'm gonna put in a buy stop. I'm gonna put in a buy stop right here. So if that flips, you're gonna tap these lows, right? That flips, you're gonna tap these lows. Tap there. So let me just put this here. Okay, cool. So two things can happen here at this point, right? You've created this massive top wick, right? You've created this massive top wick on the hourly, right? And now it looks like you're flipping. This hourly closed back into a range, right? So this is basically what I was looking to happen before, right? But the 30-minute ended up closing bullish, right? So now that it looks like we're gonna close back below, here's what two things can happen here. You can either have a buy or a sell here, right? So what I'm looking for now, I'm waiting for this 15 to close. I'm waiting for this 15 to close. Let me see. Where would we need a 15 closer? So right here. How many pips is this? 15 pips, not bad. Yeah, I'm waiting for this 15 to close. Let's see how this 15 closes. To be honest though, yeah, but I'm gonna put a buy stop for now. I'm just gonna put a buy stop. Let me see. I'm gonna put a buy stop because if we flip on this 15, high chance we fill up that range. Very high chance we fill up that range. 2309. Okay. So I'm gonna have a buy stop at 2318.25. Cool. Okay, so I got my buy stops in there, right? Got my buy stops in there. So here's the tricky thing about this trade, right? Because basically we're trading inside this range, right? We're not really breaking out of the range. We're basically just trying to trade, you know, we're basically just trying to trade the highs and lows of the range. So that's the only thing that, you know, you have to be wary of here, right? $23.10. Yeah, I mean, like if this candle, let me see the 4 hour. What's the 4 doing? Yeah, if you end up closing below, I mean, even just like this, right? Because this is still a level here, right? This right here is still a level. This is the lower time, not a lower time frame. It's the minor resistance level here, right? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be an interesting close for sure. But if you end up closing below 23, I'd say 23 with that top wick, yeah. This top wick, let me see, 23.15. Yeah, let's see what happens. A lot could happen here. This is gonna be a key closer here, key 15 closer here. So we do have the buy stops in, but you know, pay attention. Actually, what I'm gonna do, yeah, make sure your TP is set. Just set your TP at 23.20, because what could happen here, you could literally have this candle just flip and tap 23.20 immediately and reject, like immediately, right? So just put your TP real quick at 23.20. While you're at it, might as well put in your stop loss as well. I got my stop loss at 2309.9. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let us see. So 2 minutes left for this 15 to close. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. Yeah, the only reason I'm putting my TP here right now is because what we could see, you could see like volume come in, just literally spike price up, right? Spike price up to tap into this level, and then we just reject immediately, right? So we want to be out on that spike. We want to be out on that spike. I mean, even if 15 closes respecting here, even if the 15, okay, no, yeah, this would be the only way I hold this. If we're not activated by the 15 close, we would basically need to close above. To be honest, now I would close regardless. Yeah. If we're not activated by this 15, I would close the order regardless. Then I'd wait for the candle, right? The next candle, because if we close above here but we're not activated, if the next candle creates a bottom wick first, you could play that, right? You could play that, but yeah, let's see. Give me 1 second, yo. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so right there, 15 close, so I'm gonna delete the order. And yeah, let me see. Yeah, let's just wait for this 4 hour to close. Let's wait for this 4 hour to close, because now we're closing back below what? Below this. Yeah, we're closing back below this. So now if we flip here, we could drive, but look what the 30 is looking like. So everything is saying something different. So you wanna chill out. I'd consider this sell if we came up, tapped 23.20 and then flip. All right, but we will need to do that in this first 5 minutes. That 4 hours is about to close. I don't want to be entering a position right as we're about to close on the 4. Yep. Wasting more tape. Yeah, go looking not too shabby here. Go looking not too shabby. You just want to get out of this range on gold. Everybody go chop breakfast. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this move up could play out on the 30, but yeah, I'm not a fan of the 15. I mean, you did respect this support, though. Yeah, you did respect this support. But now you're coming up with no bottom wick, right? Which I guess doesn't matter too much on the 15. This flip. Yeah, I am tempted to get back into this 30-minute flip. But yeah, nah. So high chance if you flip on this 30, you're gonna drive up, right? Take out this range at least. High chance, right? But I might as well wait for the 4 hour, right? Because the last few minutes of the 4 hour, you're either gonna pull back or you're gonna drive up. You're either gonna see a push up to close above like this, right? Or you're gonna see a pullback, right? You're gonna see this sort of jolt downwards. Or both. You could see it drive up and then jolt downwards type shit. We'll see. We will see. Ooh, GJ. Actually, GJ. Okay. GJ 4 hour looking promising for these buys here. Let me see. These really aren't. It's right here, no? Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, these buys looking promising on GJ for sure. For sure. Basura. Yeah, these buys look promising on GJ. But we need a closure. We need that closure above. Closure above 194.4. This 194.4 area is a very critical area, right? So on our way up, we considered this area, right? for both this rejection and this support, right? This push up, right? So this 194.4 is very key. It's a very key level. GJ, can you do something for me? All right, so we're just waiting here. We just waiting. We are just waiting. Yeah, this 30-minute flip could play out, right? But if for us to have been involved, it needed to have happened a lot sooner, right? Now we're pushing the 4-hour close. We're about to close on the 4 in about 8 minutes, right? So you might as well wait, right? Because you're either gonna set up for a buy or you're gonna save yourself some drawdown. So you might as well wait. GJ pushing up here. Can we push up enough though? We'll see. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Technically, you could play this level as how much of a range is this? 10 pips? That's not terrible. That is not terrible. That is not terrible. Yeah, man. If you close above, okay. This is interesting as well. This is interesting as well. Okay. Okay. Que lo que. Yeah, so GJ is setting up very nicely for these buys. The only issue here now, the only issue is how much of a bottom wick am I expecting? Because depending on what time frame you're looking at, you're expecting different things, right? So if I'm looking at this 4, I'm looking for a bottom wick towards 194, right? I'm looking for a bottom wick towards 194, and then we push up, right? If I'm looking at the hourly, I'm looking more 194.1, right? More around these areas. So I'm either looking here or I'm looking here. I'm looking here, right? Well, not really. I'm looking here, all right? Or on the 30, the 30. So this is a closer above. Well, nah, you just tapped into it, no? Maybe somewhere around here. Okay. All right, that's interesting though. That's interesting. Okay, so let's see how we close on this on GJ here in about 5 minutes. See how we close on GJ here in 5 minutes. GJ seems to be setting up better than gold right now. Well, let me not say that. You could flip. Yeah, now that you flipped on the hourly, you should see the bottom of this range get taken out. Hopefully you can close below the range though. If you can close the below the range, even better. All right, yeah, below 23.12, that's a bullish closure below. All right, so that's break and retest on the 4-hour, and that's a closure below on the hourly and on the 30 as well. So yeah, that would be fuego for the sells. That would be fuego for the sells. To be honest, even if you don't drive here, you could still play this range. You could just still play this range. You do have a 20 pip range here, so let's see. Yeah, exciting times, exciting times. Ooh, you're pushing up here on GJ. You're pushing up here on GJ. The only thing you don't want on GJ is a closure below after tapping 194.4. You want to either close above or close something similar to this, right? Then you can play this game right here with a potential of breaking above, right? Cool. Yeah, so we got that going on GJ and we got this going on gold. Let's see which one is gonna set up here. If they both set up, I'm more inclined to take gold, just because, you know, gold is more, well, I mean, not saying more profitable. Guess it depends on where my stop loss I'm considering and all that. Oh, I gotta put, my fault. I gotta put the timestamps on yesterday's trade, yeah. I'll do that after the stream. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, course material. That's jokes. Okay, so 4-hour closer in about a minute here. Okay, this might be a gold thing. This might be a gold thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't like how the 30-minute is closing, but the thing is, right, on the grand scheme, in the grand scheme of things, if you're relying on this 4-hour, I mean, this is a clean range right here, right? It's a clean range. Granted, there might be something in here if we go back a little further, but yeah, man. Okay, let's see how we close here, though. See how we close. I mean, we know how we're gonna close, to be fair, right? We are gonna close above support here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, bro, the open is so nice too, but we close respecting this on the 30. But again, how much does that actually matter, right? Because if you're looking at the hourly time frame and the 4-hour, right, if you're looking at those two key time frames, or those higher time frames, you don't really need, this is a clean range right here. All right, that's a clean range. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a tap into 194.1. All right, if we can get that tap into 194.1, I'll have a buy stop on the flip. Yeah, that's a little bit more of a bottom wick here. Yeah, just because we closed, yeah, just because we closed like this, Yeah, so either we wait up for a 15 bullish closer above. All right, if we can either wait for this 15-minute to close above bullish, or we wait for this steeper bottom wick to form here. But we could just start driving now, right? So yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't really have a good beat on this. All up, so 6 pips. 6 pips. This is how many pips right here? 20 pips. Okay, cool. Cool. I mean, you have a bottom wick and a top wick now, right? Let's see if we can get this tap into 194.1. We tap 194.1. I'll have a buy stop on the flip of the hourly, of the current hourly. Let's see what gold's saying. Oh, gold is nice. Gold is nice. Okay. 30-minute hourly. Okay, I'm gonna have a oof. And we closed above though. Okay, so we closed above on the 4 hour, right? We did still respect support on the 4. Oh, you want to be in right now, to be honest. Yeah, I might miss this one. I'll start setting it up now just in case we don't drive. I'll start setting it up now. Let me see. So you could come up here maybe. I mean, if you're coming up here taking out this 4s, that's this level here, right? You really shouldn't be coming back up there. So where's this? Your next level is sort of this. 837, 30. Okay, close below that, but not below this. So you could come down 15. So for the drive down. Okay, actually, I'm gonna wait for a little bit more of a top wick here. You could just flip and drive. You could just flip and drive now. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for what is this? 2316.42. Yeah, because if you look here, most times when you tapped into this level and respected, right, you came up to this level first, right? Boom, tapped it again before you eventually melted, right? So I'm gonna wait for this level to get tapped. I'm gonna wait for that same level to get tapped here. You're not far off though. You're not far off. Okay, you're not far off. So okay, you just tapped that level. I'm gonna have a sell stop now. Is this gold? Yeah. I'm gonna have a sell stop on the flip of the current candle. What is this? 2322.96. 15. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a sell stop at 2314.34. So about there, something like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a sell stop 2314.34. In terms of a vantage point, yeah, I'd say these lows. So you have about a 9-10 pip vantage point here. I'd say those lows. TP1 is about 20 pips, so bottom of this range. And in terms of runners, yeah, bottom of this range, this is the 4 hour, the bottom of the 4 hour range as well, right? In terms of runners, I'd say, I mean, yeah, like right here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so this is what this trade is looking at right now, or looking like right now. This is what this trade is looking like right now. So, I mean, high chance, most likely we're gonna get activated, but whether we drive, we'll see. Whether we end up driving, we will see. $15.5. Cool. Yeah, right, so here, I mean, you want to pay close attention because we are trading a range, right? We are trading inside a range. Your cleanest entry here would have been well beyond this range, right? Basically wait for a closure below, but because of the way this hourly closed, right, came up, created this fat top wick, right, still closed bearish, right? 30-minute closed below most recent support as well. You already tapped into this level. Now you come up, tapped into this level. Most times when you have those two things happen in that order, you tended to drive down to at least the bottom of the ranges here, right? So that's my reasoning behind the order here. So let's see. Why is this zoomed out like this? I got this zoomed out so much. Yeah, that's weird. Cool. So yeah, let's see. Daily. Yeah, that's the flip of the daily as well. Not quite the flip of the daily, but close to being the flip of the daily. So the flip of the daily is basically our break-even point. All right. So if you flip on the daily again after these formations on the lower time frames, you should see a good push down towards 2312. Let me just put in my stop loss real quick and all that jazz. So 23, 22. So we flipped, but I'm not in yet. We flipped, but I am not in yet. That sound is just me activating my not activating, putting in my TPs and such. We flipped, but we are not activated yet. Okay, so not activated yet. Not activated yet. We still waiting. Oh boy. Another thing that could happen here is basically we get activated, and as soon as we get activated, instead of having that pull down towards these break-even areas, we just shoot back up immediately and start coming and start retesting this level here. All is blessed as long as we close respecting this level. All right, as soon as we close above, you want to start managing risk, because then price could start creating a steeper top wick. All right, so GJ doing something as well. Oh, we tapped into it, right? Yeah, we did tap. So we tapped into the level we're looking to tap into on the hourly. Yeah, okay, so we just got into the gold trade. The gold trade just activated. Right, the gold trade just activated. So we're already in this one. If we can go break even here in time, we'll go back to the GJ and we'll probably get into those as well. So yeah, so we're about to hit break even areas. So just get ready. Not quite. So not quite. And yeah, we just tapped into break even, right? Yeah, we just tapped into break even areas right there. So right there, I'm gonna go break even. I might be a little too much in profit actually. Okay, yeah, so that just took me out. That just took me out. That just took me out. So that just took me out break even. Yeah, so quick one on that. Quick one on that. You had to go break even there, right? Because again, like I said, once you tap into this level, you could just reject and come back to 2316 before you actually make the drive down, right? Before you actually start pushing down. So yeah, that's why I said we're trading a range, right? So you want to be active here. You're trading a range, so anything could happen within that range. So yeah, quick break even. I mean, I got like maybe 1 pip. Yeah, maybe 1 pip in profit, but at the end of the day, it's still a break even. Okay, real quick, let me go back to GJ though. Okay, so GJ, yeah, GJ has yet to. Okay, so 3 minutes left for this 15 close. I'm gonna wait for the 15 to close on GJ. If we can close bullish above here, I'll have those buys. I'll have those buys. To be honest, we could just have our buy stops in right now because this is the hourly flipping. Okay, 30. Yeah, I guess you want to be sure you're gonna close above, right? Yeah. Close there. Okay. Okay. I mean, you really shouldn't come down here again if you're gonna close here. Really shouldn't come down here. So that's the hourly level, which is this. So you're around there. More of this. Yeah. 15. Cool. Yeah. So let's wait for this 15 to close in about a minute here. All right, let's wait for this 15 to close. Once this 15 closes, then yeah, we'll see about taking those buys. I mean, as for gold, as you can see, we tapped into this level here and then we started rejecting, right? But you could just continue this drive down, right? But as for me, I'm not gonna get back into this position, not right now. At this point, I have to wait for either a 30-minute close below 2312 or a 15-minute close below 2312, right? So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, if we fill this wick again, we should drive down. If we fill out these lows again, we should drive down, but my original position is already gone. So at this point, I'm just gonna need to wait. I'm gonna have to wait. All right, I'm gonna have to wait. So nothing off of that. Nothing off of that. Back to GJ real quick. So GJ 15 is about to close. We're gonna close bearish, it looks like. Depending on how we open, we could still have our buy stops here. Let's see. So now gold, yeah, gold is melting now. Gold is melting now. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We were in there, but hey, we had to do what we had to do. Yeah, that's a sick open. Ugh, that's disgusting. So right there, I would have probably closed full, because that's a disgusting open. Yeah, you wanna close below 2312 now. But let's see, how did the GJ open on the 15? I mean, I guess it's not terrible. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, right? Waiting for this 30-minute to close above would be your safest play, right? Because that's 9:30 as well. So that's NYSE open, right? If you have that bullish closure above, there should be volume, right? You should have that volume. As soon as you create a bottom wick, you can just buy. You don't really need to wait too much. But the flip side of that is you could just drive up now and say c'est la vie. Yeah, 4 hour hourly as well. So let me see something. So these levels here. Yeah, you already made the bottom wick you're looking for. Yeah. Yo, this music go hard, bro. Come on, come on. Clap your hand now. Clap your hand if you know about it. Yeah. Clap your hand if you know about it. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the push we were expecting initially, right? This is the push down we were expecting initially, but unfortunately got stopped out break even, but it is what it is. But yeah, nothing lost, right? So you just gotta wait for this close below 23.12. Just gotta wait for that closer now. Yeah, let's see how this first 5 closes on GJ. All right, let's see how this first 5 closes. Oh, my fault. Y'all gotta tell me that this is not on screen, man. Yeah, let's see what I won. Let's see what I won. But yeah, this is a what was that? That was a so now we have one of each. We got one a pair, so that's good. That's nice. One a pair. Trades taken. So what was that? Was that gold? BE. Break even on gold. Stream record 20 break evens. Yo, my break evens are going crazy. $24 and $6. You know, you would look at the stream record and be like, how is this guy not already funded, right? 24 and $6. Come on, that's 24 and 30, bro. 24 wins, 6 losses, and you're not funded yet. How is that possible? Well, see, the thing is the way I trade, or that's cap. Yeah, that's just bad management on my part, to be honest with you, because most of these trades I lost, at least 3 of them, they were so bad. Like, I mean, just virtue of the fact, like, I don't even know how I'm gonna say it, right? Like, if I wasn't willing to lose the money, I wouldn't have put my stop loss where it was, right? But a lot of the trades, at least 3 of the trades, price should have never hit my stop loss, right? I should have never. It's either I didn't manage early enough, like I did. I was sort of hoping, right? Even though price was telling me the trade was pretty much done, right? So it's either I didn't manage early enough, or I shouldn't have even been in the trade to begin with, right? Type shit. So really, that's on me. That's not really on my strategy. That's more on me. But still, though, virtue of the way I trade, if I hit stop loss on every single trade, every single losing trade, like if none of my losing trades gave me the opportunity to, you know, mitigate, which they usually do before hitting full stop loss, then yeah, this would be the story of my life. I would just be up and down. But yeah. Not sure if I made sense there. What it is. Okay, GJ gold. Ooh, look at gold, bro. Gold teasing me. Yeah. So this is the move we were looking for, right? This is the move we were looking for, but unfortunately, we couldn't hold that. 50 pips, man. Damn. drove straight through. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but such is how the price crumbles sometimes. Yeah, not much I could have done about that, man. I really couldn't do much about that. Yeah, maybe I could have held the break even until we tapped 23.12, maybe. Yeah, but the issue there is I just didn't want to be in more drawdown, right? I just didn't want to be in more drawdown. But yeah, this just pushed down. It's just pushed straight down. Crazy. Yeah, at this point, I mean, all right, like if we end up closing something like this, man, you already tapped 2308. Yeah, let's see how we close. I mean, you could still get these sells. But our initial entry would have been the best. Been very nice. Very, very nice entries. Yeah, maybe wait for the 5-minute close. It is what it is, though. Yeah. Damn. Oleku, tell me something where I know fi do. Six. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so if we're not seeing anything, if we're not actively chasing not chasing, but if we're not actively looking at a position by this 30-minute close, I'm gonna call it a stream. Yeah, look at that rejection, bro. Yeah, you've tapped into that level and rejected. But I mean, this is normal gold behavior though, so you could still get sales here. Yeah, if you close below here, create a top wick, you could still have the sales here. But once you close respecting like this, if you close like this respecting bearish, then at that point you gotta wait for, let's say, another 30-minute closure, to be honest. So basically the hourly close. But hey, if you held the initial position, then yeah, you swimming in some good profit, some good old profit right there. You swimming in some good old profit right there. Yeah. I don't even know where we would look for it. Boom, bruh. You took out these lows. That's interesting. So you came all the way down here, took out these 4-hour lows, huh? Okay. Interesting. 30-minute. Gold coming up. Okay, last 4 minutes here. Let's see if we can yeah, we can get some here before we hop off stream. But hey, don't forget, leave a like and subscribe if you got something of value. You know, if you like that trade, even though it ended up break even, if you like the breakdown, the analysis, go ahead and leave your boy a like. I hate to say it, but that's how we grow. Yo, shout out what's his name? Tetra FX. There's a dude I watched during Asian. When I was up during Asian session, there was somebody. Hold up. Not Asian. Not Asian. Not Asian. London. Oh, I'm on the front page. Yeah, we're making our way up in the world, boys. Yeah, but I might just be here because it's my channel, though. Lol. This guy. Trade Sharp. Shout out this guy. Shout out Tetra as well, though. Shout out Tetra as well. Shout out to them boys. They doing it big. Okay, about 2 minutes left here. Let's see. All right, if gold can close in this range, I'm just trying to think here real quick. Where can I expect a top wick to drive down? Okay. So I'm expecting a closure below there and then a top wick around these areas here. All right. Okay. Okay. It's not terrible. Let's see. Yeah, it's not terrible. Okay. Okay, so that's below everything, right? Okay, cool. That would be nice. Maybe we could have been looking at this on the 5-minute as well, but too late for that. Too late for that shit. Okay, so 30-minute about to close here. Hey, I'm not opposed to closing below everything, to be honest with you. I'm not opposed to it at all. You're gonna have a steeper stop loss, but I'm not really opposed to it. Okay, so lock in here real quick. This 30 minutes about to close. Let me see. Really, you just want to close below here, and then if you have a top wick towards these areas, you can take your sell early too. All right, you can take your sell early as well. 4 hour. Let me see the hourly. Okay, so you're about to close in about 22 seconds, so just get ready. Ooh, look at the rejection. Look at the rejection. Okay. It's a lot of fuckery going on right now. Oh, this would be nice too. That would be nice too. Okay. So you just closed, right? You just closed on the 30. And first thing you did is create a bottom wick. Okay, so now come up. You've tapped into these areas here. I'm gonna have a sell stop right here. I'm gonna have a sell stop right here. Cool. Oh, what is this gold? Look for that. That 2316. 5. Okay, so I have a sell stop. I have a sell stop at 2307.11. Yeah. I got a sell stop at 2307.11. Yeah, so let's see. With the amount of volume in the market right now, I would want to flip on the 5, but that is a tall ask. But I understand we close respecting, right? We did still close respect. To be honest, I might push up my sell stops here. Let me see. Because if you close, so you did still close below here, right? So you did still close below here. You come up top. Yeah, I'm gonna move my sell stops up to the flip of the 30. Instead of the break of the lows, I'm gonna move it up to the flip of the 30. Because then you have, what is this? I mean, it's a 5 pip vantage point. Not the best. 10 pips. Okay. It's gonna move this up here. Okay, so that's about what is this? That's 2308.2. Yeah, so I moved my stop loss up here a little bit to 2308.2, right? So about here, around here. Yeah, because if you notice, see how price closed below this support here on the 30, right? I understand. I mean, this hourly is still open, right? This hourly is still open. I understand this 30 technically we did still close here, right? We did still close above here, above respecting this support. So you could continue to drive up, but here's the thing with this top wick now, if you flip here with this top wick, most likely you're gonna see a continuation down. You're gonna see a drive down. Yeah, let me see. Did 5 close yet? Not yet. So this 5, you want this 5. Yeah, this 5 closure is gonna be key. You want this 5 to close below 2309 and open. You would prefer open to be without a bottom wick. Yeah, if we close above 2309, let's see. Yeah, if we close above, I might delete. Depending on how we open, I might delete the order. But yeah, pay attention though. Pay attention, because this isn't free range, right? I mean, you're out of this range, but technically you're still trading a range here. You're still trading within a range because we have already tapped into the lows. So you want to pay attention here. GJ doing whatever. Are we even doing anything on GJ? I mean, I guess you respect it, but okay. So gold by the close. So that's the 5-minute close. Close bullish. How are we gonna open? Are we gonna open? Okay, I'm gonna delete the order for now. I'm not a fan of that open right there. Yeah, when you pair that open up with that close, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Yeah, you have a lot of volume here though. You do have a lot of volume. I guess I sort of have to stick around because we do have positions we're looking to take, right? We do have positions. Okay. So 15.5. I would like to get something early because most likely if you flip on this 15, you're gonna drive down. I don't see why you wouldn't, to be honest. Yeah, let's see how this 5 closes. If we can have a top wick for this 5, come back and close below here, I'll put my sell stops back on the low of this 15. wanna, so we're doing a lot of, you know, putting in buy stops, taking them out, that type of thing. But you know, as price prints, the more price prints, the more you have to update your view, right? You update your view on the charts. So that's why there's a lot of that going on. So the more price prints, the more candles print, the more information you have now, right? So you have to adjust. You have to keep on adjusting to the market conditions. Yeah, you're coming down here. You are coming down here. I'd prefer for this 5 to have a top wick. Either that or we close below, create a top wick on the next 5, and then we can take we can have our sell stops on the break of these lows here. Okay. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the last thing I'm looking for here, to be honest. And then I'll hop off. Okay, cool. So now we have a top wick. We're not quite yet. We're about to have a top wick. We're about to flip. Didn't flip. Almost flipped. Didn't flip. Yo, who won yesterday's game? I think the Thunder won, no? I mean, we already knew Celtics were gonna win that series, so this is like a throwaway series right here. The Thunder won the Mavs. Tough. Yeah, tough. Yeah, that's what I was telling you, bro. The Thunder got dogs, man. That's why I gave it to the dogs, I think. If I remember correctly, when I was taking my picks, I said I'm gonna give it to the dogs. I'm gonna give it to the Knicks. I'm gonna give it to the Thunder, you know? Yeah, bro. This, bro, if Minnesota sweeps the Nuggets, bro, yeah, that boy's MJ's son. He is MJ's bastard. Let me tell you something. Bro. Did Ant win the Rookie of the Year when it was his rookie year? Oh, LaMelo won it. Okay. I forget what his first year in the league was like. I'm sure he was getting minutes. I'm just wondering if how his performance was like. I mean, I almost feel bad leaving. If I left right now, but the thing is, because there is a lot of volume here. There's a lot of volume. They tapped that level though. Yeah, I think with nothing to push us up, like weak news wise, with the fact that we don't have news, I really am expecting this to keep on melting here. All I need is this closer above. Below. So we have a top wick on this 5. Once we close below, I'm gonna have my sell stops back. It's just a matter of where I'm gonna put them. Am I gonna put them here or am I gonna put them down here? That's the question. Okay, so yeah, damn, bro. We close just at that level. What is this level I'm considering anyways? What is this? Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, if this flips, you could just melt. You really could just melt. But you closed above though. You closed above this level. So 5 more minutes for this 15 to close, right? So we might as well wait. Right? If you flip on this 15, I mean, you don't really need much. You don't really need much to take a sell. You don't need much to take a sell. But you do have this level here, probably. Yeah, you do have a level here. Gotta be careful of. coming down here. You know what? Let's see. If you flip here, all right, I'm gonna put my sell stops, because if you flip here, yeah, worst case scenario, you get stopped out BE. If you flip on this 15, worst case scenario, you get stopped out BE, to be honest with you. Let me see. Does this 5 has the okay, 5 create a bottom wick. If you flip now, okay, I'm gonna put in my sell stop. I'm gonna put in my sell stop here on gold. Yeah, I mean, at this point, if the hourly flips, you're fucked. All right, if the hourly flips, you're fucked. You're absolutely toasted. All right, so yeah, it could just go above these highs here. Yep, cool. All right, I'm gonna have a sell stop here. It's probably gonna be my last move, my last attempt at a position here. And 17.64. Yeah, you got 2 minutes to flip. You got 2 minutes to flip. 7.9. So I have sell stops at 2307.13. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, if you flip here in this last minute, and I mean at this point it's highly unlikely, right? It's highly unlikely, but this is gold, right? This is gold. We've seen stranger things happen on gold, trust me. Okay. Yeah, looks like you tapped into a level. That might just be your level. That might just be your level to reject. To be honest, this I mean, even a bullish 15 closer isn't bad, right? If you close respecting. Yeah, but then you have this level here though. Yes. It's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, so with that, I'm gonna delete this order. Gonna delete that order. Okay, see what DJ is saying. Okay, GJ closed bullish. Okay, let me see how GJ opens here. Yeah, I might be here till 10. Yeah, 10 max. Oof, 15 close, no top wick. No top wick on the 15 close. 30 pushing. 30 pushing. It's already closed. Quick. Okay. 15.5. So for gold, you want to wait. You want to wait for this hourly to close on gold. All right, you want to wait for this hourly to close on gold, because if you end up closing below here, you're gonna have this bottom wick to fill, right? You're gonna have this bottom wick to fill to the downside. All right, so we'll see on that end. Yeah, we'll see what I want on that end of things. And in terms of GJ, I actually might just put in my buy stop right now, but let me see how much rejection have we. So all the rejection we've seen at this level has been on the lower time frame, right? Like the 15. We've never actually driven down from this level before. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna have my buy stop. Yeah, so we're about to flip up there. I'll probably market execute this GJ. Yo, this music is too loud, bro. What is going on? Let me see this hourly. So hourly flip right there. And what is this? 193.688. Okay. Two one nine. 4.2. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a buy stop there at 194.225. Yeah, and that's on GJ. Yeah, so I got my buy stops on GJ here. What is this vantage point? It's 3 pips. Shit. That is shit. Well, not really. Well, really, this is my vantage point. All right, and I'm looking to go up to there. Yeah, if anything, I'd say this is more of a hourly trade or a 4-hour entry. Or like an hourly 4-hour entry, something like that. Cool, so let's see if we're gonna waste the tape again. We are rolling, we're recording. So this is gonna probably be my last attempt here. Well, I said that the last time, no? I mean, there's only one more thing I can see, which is this hourly closing below, right? That would be the only thing else, the only other thing I can see happening. But yeah, so we have our buy stops in there. We do have, okay, yeah, that's fucked. If this 5 closes like this, okay, yeah, you want this 5 to close bullish and then open with no bottom wick. If we close bearish on this 5, well, we'll see how we open up, but most likely I'll delete. Okay, about 20 seconds left. Okay. Okay, so we did close bullish, which is good. So you could come off creator. Okay, we closed bullish, which is bueno. We creating a bottom wick, which is also good. So I'm gonna leave everything as is right now. Leave everything as is right now. 30 hourly. Yeah, but we need to drive. Yeah, we need to drive in this 5 minutes, within this 5-minute candle, because that's basically what I'm gonna use to sort of mitigate the position, the close of that candle, right? Yeah. So what I want to happen here is we come up, get activated. We're gonna do one of two things. We're either gonna close above or close below. If we close below, then I know that, okay, I might need to start, thinking about mitigating the position type shit, right? But if we close above, very likely we tap 194.4 minimum. So a lot of things, a lot of back and forth here, a lot of back and forth. Si comme ça. Okay. But there's always one sustained viewer. Always one. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay, so yeah, there's so many things I can take here. It's crazy. I mean, things just they look good, right? Just because there's volume, right? But you're looking at all these fat candles. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Looks like it's gonna be another overtime in the office. Another late day in the office. Yo, imagine. See, once I become a full-time trader, bro, they can't tell me anything, bro. Anybody call me, I'll be like, yo, I'm in the office. Even if I'm just chilling, I'll be like, I'm in the office. Because technically, you're always trading, bro. Like, if I got my laptop open, I'm trading. Facts. At least that's what I'm going to tell people. Okay, about a minute. Okay, so all right, so yeah, does still look good though, no cap. Does still look good to drive here on the higher time frames anyways. But this hourly is about to close. Might as well wait for it to close, right? But yeah, I got my finger on the trigger though. I got my finger on the trigger with this hourly. As soon as we get a bottom wick, yeah, as soon as we get a bottom wick on this GJ on the hourly, I got my finger on that. No diddy. Yeah, this gold sales could play out as well. You know, you got options here. You got options. I got options. You the top one. So baby, if it ain't a problem. Yo, that song is ancient now. Okay, they about it. Bruh. Bro, what? That's a fire fit. My boy Drippy, he drippy. Dun, dun, dun. There goes the dreaded Outlook message. Cool. Okay. Got about a minute left here. Got about a minute left. Let's see. Okay, so okay, so okay, I like that close. We have a bottom wick. Yo, let's make a better bottom wick, you dickhead. I mean, you have a bottom wick, and I'm not really expecting much of one, but there you go. Okay, so if we flip on this, I'm gonna take those buys. As soon as we flip, I'm gonna be in those buys. Soon as we flip, which we are about to flip, see, well, while we're waiting for that, okay, wait, okay, boom, so we just flipped, so I'm in those buys. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. See what happens here. I'd say BE, it's not much of one, but would be taking out these 4-hour highs. So if nothing else, this is more of a 4-hour trade, to be honest. All right. Yeah, so about a 6 pip range to those highs. Not terrible. Not terrible. But given the amount of time you stalled here and the way you have been holding this support, I do think you should tap into 194.4. You might see some more drawdown before you tap into 194.4, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see, but we are in there now, so it's a matter of the waiting game. It's the waiting game now. It's the waiting game now. 15. Yeah, this first 15-minute closer should be interesting. Should be interesting. I mean, if we end up closing bearish below on the first 15-minute closer, then yeah. It's a little iffy there. I didn't wait for a bottom wick, or yeah, I didn't wait for much of a bottom wick, because basically I'm saying this is my bottom wick, right? Because we already closed above, right? We just came down, tapped it, and then rejected, right, to still close above. So I wasn't really expecting, that's why I didn't really wait for a bottom wick or a steeper bottom wick. But yeah, let's see what happens here with this. Let's see what happens here with this. I mean, why not look at gold, right? Let's see what gold did. So gold closed bearish. On the hourly, closed bearish. 4-hour could flip here, but now you've taken out these highs. So if you flip, let me see. If you flip, maybe. Yeah, if you flip here. Yeah, after taking out those highs, if you flip here, let me see, what is this? What is this level here? Well, yeah, even now I would still wait for a 15-minute close on gold, right? I would still wait for a 15-minute close on gold, to be honest, but yeah. But let's see, back to GJ. What are we doing on GJ? So not quite at break even yet. Let me just put this here. So you're coming up here. You are coming up here. I understand it's a tight break even, and to be honest, because if you tap into that level, if that's where you want to reject off of, you're just gonna drop, right? You're just gonna drop. But here's the thing, that level it's not really existent on the higher time frames, right? It's not really there on the 4-hour and on the hourly. So if I'm taking if I took this position based mainly on those time frames, yeah. So what I'm gonna do here, so even if we tap this level, I won't close. I'll wait for the 5 minutes to close. If we close respecting, then yeah, I'll go break even. But if not, I'll just wait till 194.4 gets tapped. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. But that's if we continue going up, right? This first 5-minute candle did close bullish, but still respecting, sort of. Well, yeah, sort of above, I guess, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we form. Okay, you're seeing some rejection here, though. You are seeing rejection to the downside. It's the only bad thing about taking a trade this later on. You have to sit here on stream during drawdown. Yo, Rudy Gobert just had a kid. Yeah, Timberwolves are winning it. Shit, Timberwolves are winning it. Tough. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting 15 close, 5 close as well. Yeah, let's see. I don't like how slowly we're moving though. Okay, there you go. You flipped again. So this is a 5-minute flip, I think. Okay, not yet. 5-minute hasn't flipped yet. Let's see. So 5-minute hasn't flipped quite yet. Yeah, looks like you're rejecting to the downside though. You are still rejecting. All right. Still rejecting. If I'm quiet here, don't worry. It's not like I'm worried about the position. It's just there's nothing to say, right? We're just waiting. We're just waiting to see what price is gonna do here. Right, depending on, I think this 15-minute closure is gonna be key. Right, if we end up closing still bearish below like this, I might just manage positions there, might close early, because that doesn't bode well for volume, right? That doesn't really bode well for volume, because that 4 hour already took out its highs, right? We just made this a steeper top wick on the 4 hour, right? I believe. So yeah, especially like once you take out these highs, or if you take out these highs again, you should drive up minimum, right? Minimum to these break-even areas, right? To take out these highs, you should see that drive up. But again, I won't close until I have a 5-minute closure above or below, right? So that would, at this point, that would be the 15-minute close. So we'll see. We will see. Let me start multitasking real quick. Let me see something. Okay, the 5 flip. Okay, so the 5 flipped. The 5 flipped. 5 did flip, and what? Yeah, flip back down though. It flipped up and flipped back down, so not the best. Not the best. You wanted it to sort of flip and continue this push up. All right, if you could have continued like the higher highs, higher lows type P, then yeah, that would have been fuego. But you got 10 seconds left here. Can you flip up? Let's see. I mean, closure like this isn't bad either. That you are, my bruh. That you are. Welcome, welcome. Have fun. You about just on time for us to dip. But that depends on this trade anyways. Yeah, so this is a nice close though. I like the close. So at this point, really, this all depends on the 15-minute close. This all depends on how the 15 wants to close. If we can close above, let me see what's on screen right now. Yeah, if we can close above these ranges on the 15, then sure, I'll hold it, right? I'll hold it probably up to 194.4. Well, nah, really, you want to close above everything. Yeah, that's actually more accurate. You want to close above everything. Yeah, which would be, say, around here, which is what? Not too far off, is it? Not too far off. So yeah, this one is gonna be a 15-minute close. So even because if you take out these highs, this is the 4-hour highs, right? So if you take out those highs, you should see a push up, right? You should see a good push up, and that push up should take us to 194.4. So that's why I'm waiting for the 15 here before I manage anything. right? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we're flipping back down, we're rejecting. So if you end up closing like this, I'll most likely close off the position and wait to see if I get a second look, right? If I can get a second look at it, then sure, I'll re-enter with the buys. But if you close like this on the 15, yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not really trying to stay around for this nonsense. But yeah, you got 3 minutes left here. Can you flip up in 3 minutes? We will see. I actually don't even have my stop loss in. Let me just put in my stop loss real quick. 93.688. Okay. The thing is, as long as you're above 194.1, as long as you're above there, you're good, right? The trade is still what's it called? It's still valid, right? As long as you're above 194.1, the trade is still valid. It's just that I don't wanna stick around here and manage the trade. I wanna leave stream. So I'm not just gonna keep the trade open if I'm not gonna be here to manage it. So I might as well just close with a little bit of a loss. But as long as we can close bullish here above 194.2, I'm okay with that. I'll keep that running. I would keep that running. Turn EA on. Bruv, the EA been on. I've been using the EA, bruv. Is there? Wallah, I'm going to fire you, guy. Wallah, I'm going to fire you from this fucking as a mod. At the same time, with a stream every day, talks in and now you start. We literally say it every single day, 7:30 a.m. You will they work here. You will be employee of the place if you know sabi the time where they open. Nonsense, guy. All right, so you got about a minute here. Can you flip bullish in a minute? So I mean, you flip bullish now, but can you drive up? Okay, so finger on the trigger here. Finger on the trigger here, because yeah, finger on the trigger here, because depending on how we open, we might just manage. Yeah, let's see. So 15 by the close here. 15 by the close. Okay. Yeah, you're rejecting. Let's see how you open. This open is gonna be key. It's gonna be key here. Yeah. Can you close bullish? Okay, so cool. So you're closing bullish here, so that's good. That's good. That open though, I'm not a fan of that open. Here's what's gonna happen. As soon as we take out this high, I'm gonna close. Not close, I'm gonna go break even. So okay, so now we're rejecting. Can we create a bottom wick? Cool. So we created a bottom wick right there. So that's good. So now let's see what happens here. Yeah, now we manage off the 5 really. As soon as we take out this high, this would be the hourly filling up its highs again. That's the 4 hour as well, retesting its own highs. If you take out those highs, you really should drive. I don't know why you wouldn't drive, but well, I know why you wouldn't drive, right? But did we just take out the highs or no? Bro, I wasn't even paying attention, bro. I don't think so. Bro, did we just take out those highs? Guy, did we just take out those highs or no? My spreads. I mean, they're normal, I guess. They're not. I mean, they're not any worse than they usually are, to be honest. Okay, so 30. Okay, so 30-minute hourly. So as soon as you take out those highs, I'm gonna go break even. Let me see, 194.214. Okay, did we take out those highs? Bro, what's going on? 194.214. There you go. Bam. Help me, brother. Did we take out the highs or not? Okay, yeah, there we took out the highs. Okay. So, all right, right there, I'm break even. I just moved to break even. High chance we get stopped out break even, but it is what it is, right? Yeah, because you're sort of butting heads here, right? You're butting heads with this resistance level. To be honest, if right there, if you're gonna drive up, you're gonna do it right now. If you're gonna drive up, you're gonna do it right now. You've filled up this 4-hour highs again, right? You've retested this 4-hour highs again. If you're gonna drive up, you're gonna see 194.4 get tapped right about in 3, 2, 1 now. Oh, that would have been sick, no? That would have been sick. That would have been sick. Okay. Voila. Yeah, most likely you get stopped out break even here. Yeah, because if you were gonna drive, man, you would have just gone. You wouldn't really have waited like this. You would have just gone. This is the 4-hour, we've been hovering around these areas. 4-hour is taking out its own highs numerous times, right? Yeah, we just got stopped out break even. Yo, why is it -3, bro? Yeah, spreads are crazy, no? Yeah. So I don't think we're ready to drive. I mean, watch us drive right now, right? Watch us drive right now. Story of my life. But yeah, at this point, I'm gonna wait for a closure above here. Once we get that 30-minute closure, I'll get into the buys. Gold. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at gold anymore because I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to gold. We're sort of somewhere right now that I'm not sure of. Okay, I mean, gold does look good to continue up here. It does look good to continue up here. Yeah, you had a 15-minute closure above. Yeah, so maybe a closure above here on the 30, right above these levels on the 30, maybe, or even like this. All right, if the 30 closes like this, I guess you could look for a bottom wick and take that to the top side. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. If this was gonna drive up, then it would have just gone. Would have just gone because we've tapped those 4-hour highs so many times. Yeah, we've tapped those 4-hour highs too many times. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for me. It's gonna be it for me. All right, y'all. Well, I guess that's a break-even trade, right? So I gotta put that in as well. Another one bites the dust. Let's see. Trades taken. Was this gold again or GJ, right? So GJBE. Cool. All right. And what stream record, all-time record, BE21. Cool. All right, so that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna wait for a 30-minute closure above here. If we get a good closure, I'll take those buys towards 194.4. As for gold, I don't even want to say anything because, you know, I was looking for sales for so long. At this point, I would just need to reanalyze everything before I start taking these buys. But you could have these buys play out here though. you could have this bias play out, especially above 23.16. Or if you close like this, yeah, if you close above this resistance here, all right, you could play this range up here as well. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, nah, that's gonna be it for me. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, my brother. Appreciate you for showing up. And yeah, man, that's gonna be it for me, y'all. Peace.